Threshold Invocation for the Festival of Beltane by Caitlin Matthews. Maiden of flowers, open the door. Smith of souls, come you in. Let there be welcome to the growing strength. Let there be welcome to the summer of the year. In bud and blossom you are traveling. In fruit and fragrance you will arrive. May the blessed time of Beltane inflame the souls of all beings, bringing energy and effort to conflagration. From the depths to the heights, from the heights to the depths, in the core of every soul.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Unitarian Church of Hinsdale. Today's service is presented by Green Sanctuary, the church's Environmental Action Committee. Our regular Sunday services are led by our minister, Pam Rumancic. If you enjoyed today's service, share the news on social media and in person with your friends. Please remember to click on mute during the service. The church has a lot going on, and you can find out what's up at our website, www.hinsdaleunitarian.org. If you're new and would like to receive regular communications about what's on, you can type your contact information in the chat or click on the contact button on the church's website. Everyone is welcome to stay after the service in our chat rooms where you can discuss the service, address a topic, or just catch up with your church friends. The theme for this month's services is acceptance. We've certainly learned to accept a lot of new realities this past year, but acceptance does not mean surrender. In this church, we don't accept the idea that the environment should continue to deteriorate. Stay tuned and we'll present a set of 4 programs that your Green Sanctuary Committee has developed to protect air, earth, and water, and energize all church members to deal with the climate crisis. This weekend is Beltane, a holiday in traditional cultures that ushers in the summer of the year. For years, our church has celebrated Beltane with a pageant, music, and dancing around the maypole. In this plague year, we have to accept the fact that we can't celebrate Beltane together outside at church. But we don't have to accept the idea that there will be no Beltane at all. Let's watch as the Green Man and his friends find their own way to mark the holiday.
Standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge in wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. give thanks to the waves upholding me. Hail the great winds urging me on. Greet the infinite sea before me. Sing the sky my sailor song. I was born upon the fathoms. Never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home.
We light the chalice, the symbol of our faith and our congregation, with these words. This we know, the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. This we know, all things are connected, like the blood which unites one family. All things are connected. Whatever befalls the earth befalls the sons and daughters of the earth. We did not weave the web of life. We are merely a strand in it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves.
In the spirit of community in which we find strength and common purpose, we share our joys, our sorrows, our hopes and dreams. We have turned our minds and hearts towards one another in trust, giving love, seeking comfort, and celebrating together. We are part of the web of life that makes us one with all humanity, one with all the universe. In all the moments of our lives, for those loved ones and events spoken aloud here this morning, and for those we yet hold in the silence of our hearts, we are truly grateful for the love and support of this beloved community.
We are truly grateful for the love and support of this beloved community. Every one of us right now is at a computer, a tablet, a phone. It's the only way to do church these days. It's also the easiest way to contribute to the financial well-being of your Unitarian Church of Hinsdale. Go to the church's website, and there's a donate button right there. You can make your monthly pledge, and if you can send a little extra, why not do it? How about when you click on the Leave Meeting button, you go right to hinsdaleunitarian.org and find that donate button. Think of it. It's been over a year since we've been able to meet in the church building. Yet we're still here together. Our church is still here. Our community is still here. There's so much we have to be grateful for. In a year, science has found a vaccine for this dread disease. Our country is finally moving forward, doing something about climate crisis. We have a helicopter on Mars. There's an insect that has a tail that lights up at night. Life is a miracle. It's a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere and the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything
all
is a
that
gift.
I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it all.
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart. Aligned in purpose, everything
All
will feel
that I
gorgeous.
All that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all.
Every day I sit and pray cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I give back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. But there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am,
Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I look deep down and feel all the blessings. Everything I am and everything I see, everything I hope and everything I dream, everything I feel and everything I be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
Wait, one more. This is for y'all.
all that I am.
All that I see.
All that I've been.
It's a blessing. It's so amazing.
I am grateful
Good morning, everyone. The Green Man asked me to share the following video. So I have to exit because no one has ever seen Dave Lloyd and the Green Man at the same time. And let me share my screen here.
The Green Man was sad. None of his friends could come out and play. It was Beltane, and there would be no pageant, no music, no dancing around the maypole. But the Green Man realized this is the Unitarian Church of Hinsdale. As long as there's a UCH, there will always be a Beltane. The Green Man called his friends. Let's invent, improvise, and make do with what we have. We can still dance around the maypole, even in these troubled times. And so the Green Man's friends met and prepared ribbons, not for wrapping around the maypole, but for ensuring a safe distance. And so they danced. Everyone join in. The Green Man's friends show that they can celebrate Beltane with masks and social distancing, even in these difficult times. So let's all hold the spirit of Beltane close in our hearts and look forward to gathering in celebration together next year.
Thank you, everyone. Now let's go back to our regularly scheduled service. We invoke the spirit of the east, the spirit of the air. Air is filled with birds, butterflies, bees, and flying insects of every kind. As they nourish themselves from the flowering blooms, they collect and transfer pollen, bringing fertility to all the flowering plants that feed our souls, our hearts, and our bodies with beauty and with food. Flying creatures of the air need homes, host plants, and sources of sustenance every day and throughout their lives. Green Sanctuary is working to increase habitat through our Pollinators and Wild Plants program. We have, for every member and every household in our church, a butterfly weed that each of us can plant in our garden or in a planter, on our porch or balcony. Butterfly weed is a low-growing, bright orange, beautiful perennial wildflower, a variety of milkweed, that is a source of nectar for many birds and butterflies and a host for monarch butterflies. If everyone in the church takes one plant, we can band together to make a home for the butterflies and bees that bring such beauty to our lives. Our butterfly weed plants are arriving soon, and we will spread the word on how and where to pick up yours, ready to transplant into your own space. If you have a planter or flower pot on a patio or porch, you can join in. We will also have seeds of plants like dill, zinnia, and marigold to brighten your living space and provide food and homes for pollinators. Spirit of the East, Spirit of the Air, we welcome and share your blessing.
We invoke the spirit of the South, the spirit of fire. Fire gives us light and warmth. The ultimate source of all heat and light is the sun. It causes plants to grow, lights our way, and influences our weather and tides. We use fire to produce electricity, another source of energy. We burn fossil fuels to drive turbines that generate electricity, and in the process, we have increased the level of carbon in the atmosphere, making the Earth retain more of the sun's heat and changing the world for every living thing. Trees, fish, crops, frogs, butterflies, birds, every living thing. Green Sanctuary is working to make it easier for us to reduce our energy use through changing our driving habits, our heating and air conditioning use, our lighting patterns, and our use of electronics. We will make it fun to reduce energy use and challenge everyone to track and share our results as we turn off devices, change thermostats, drive differently, and reduce lighting. If we all reduce our consumption, we will harness the fire of our commitment to face the climate emergency. Spirit of the South, Spirit of fire, we welcome and share your blessing.
We invoke the spirit of the West, the spirit of the water. Water is indispensable for all life on Earth. All of us here are fortunate to have access to all the fresh water that we need or want. Imagine if you did not have a source of clean water available at any time with the turn of a handle. One of the largest sources of water pollution is plastic, widespread, deadly, and nearly eternal. You may not think that a solid, durable piece of plastic that you can hold in your hand could endanger a water-dwelling creature, but everything flows downhill. Every plastic bag, every piece of packaging, every straw, cup, or lid can find its way into a drain, a pipe, a creek, river, lake, then the ocean. Green Sanctuary is working to make it easier for us to reduce the waste that we all produce, not just of plastics, but of all food, paper, and fabric as well. We are providing foods and incentives for each of us to cut the amount of trash that we leave behind. We are resolving to raise our consciousness and raise our confidence to say, no straw please, no plastic forks and knives, I have my own. What difference does one plastic straw make? How about 300 million plastic straws, 300 million cups and lids? We will make it fun to reduce waste and challenge everyone to keep track and share our results as we recycle more, compost food waste, shop for products with least amount of packaging, and buy less disposable stuff. We may not get to zero waste, but if we all reduce, reuse, and recycle together, we will show that we care for the water that surrounds us. Spirit of the West, Spirit of Water, we welcome and share your blessing.
We invoke the Spirit of the North, the Spirit of the Earth. The earth is a source of flowers that bring us beauty, the trees that shade our days, and the food that nourishes us. From the earth we gain fruits, vegetables, and grains that feed us and feed the animals in our lives. Making sure that those foods are healthy for all of us is a worthy goal, and sharing the generous gifts that come to us from the earth is a noble idea. Green Sanctuary is working to make it easy for us to identify how to make the food we eat as safe and healthy as possible. We will be identifying the 12 plants and vegetables, the dirty dozen, that are grown with the most intensive use of chemical pesticides. Some of those pesticides leave residue that can enter our homes and bodies, and all of those pesticides enter the air, the water, and the food chain that other animals need to live and grow. When choosing what to grow in our gardens and what to buy in the farmers markets, we will be prepared to avoid the most pesticide-dense foods. We will also make it easy to share the bounty of our gardens with those around us who don't have enough to eat. Food pantries now take all kinds of fresh fruits and vegetables, and we will provide a list of locations so that those of us who have produce gardens can share at least a row for the hungry. Spirit of the North, Spirit of the Earth, we welcome and share your blessing. We invite every member, every household in the church to join in our programs to honor the spirits of the air, fire, water, and earth. Keep watching church publications in your email to learn more about the actions we can all take. Our community is a garden, and our work starts small, like a seed. Whatever grows will grow. Whatever dies will die. Whatever fails will fail. What's meant to soar will soar. We're planting seeds, nothing more.
I spent a long time running. I never knew then what I know now. That the fruits, they always come in, but you can't go around just knocking them down. It takes a long time to show in. We plant the seeds then and we look at them now. But the roots are always growing, no matter if I'm there or never around.
Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar, I am planting seeds, nothing
It's like your whole life you've been training for this moment, and when the time comes you just disown it, meaning you just surrender, don't control it, not interested in the clay pots and mold it, or sitting next to the path trying to unfold it, or waiting for the fruits to fall down toward you. Let it go and now you're flowing, feeling quite gorgeous, so you take steps away instead of towards it. What a rush, feeling freedom with nothing to hold. We've been taught that what you touch will always turn to gold, and now we're learning when we let it go it overflows with no credit to take, cause no credit is on. A higher power working deeper where the seeds are sowed, and when the seeds are true then they're seeds of gold. But the real gold is joy when life starts to flow, and when it does you just smile cause now you know.
I spent a long time running, I never knew then what I know now. Let the fruits, they always come in, but you can't go around just knocking them down. It takes a long time to show in, we plant the seeds then and we look at them now. But the roots are always growing, no matter if I'm there or never around.
Whatever grows will grow, whatever dies will die, whatever works will work, whatever flies will fly, whatever fails will fail, what's meant to soar will soar. I am planting seeds. Whatever grows will grow,
when it grows it grows,
whatever dies will
and when it dies it dies. Come on,
works will
if it works it works.
Whatever flies will
let it fly, let it
whatever
fly.
Fails will fail.
When it fails it
What's
fails.
meant to soar will soar.
When it soars it soars.
I am planting seeds. Whatever grows will grow.
Let it grow, let it
whatever
grow.
Dies will die.
When it dies it dies.
Whatever works will
when it works it works.
Whatever flies
yeah.
will fly.
Let it fly, let it
whatever
fly.
Fails will fail.
If it fails it fails.
What's meant to soar will soar.
Let it soar.
I am planting seeds
and nothing more. Nothing more.
You know, when you smile, it just helps someone to know that you're cared about and that you love them.
We extinguish the flame with these words. Look closely at the present you are constructing. It should look like the future you are dreaming.
Committed to respond to the call of a wounded world, we join together this day with loving hearts, hands, and minds, embracing the interconnected web of water, air, and earth. We light a fire of sustaining hope, ever bright with love and justice. May we bring forth this day new wisdom, strength, and courage to create a new world, not of wealth, but well-being, a world of new peace and abundance for all. As we give thanks to this earth, our shared and singular home, may we dedicate ourselves to its ongoing care. Rising to the calls deep within us and all around us, may we respond today and always with courage and with love.